What I'm saying quickly too. That Devolumai,
yes,
sir, it was a PDP governor.
Yes.
Okay, from Ebonyi State. Then the Fulani terrorists took over his state. They started killing people, kidnapping them. There are still videos. You can go online and search for Devolumai appealing to the Ebonyi people after the Fulani's attack. Okay, then Bokwari was their president. So they now promised that if he stops the ESNIPOB guys from going after the Fulanis there, the Bokwari and the power that be, they have turned him down to be the next president, the first Igbo president.
I love.
But he needed to do something. He needed to clear the place and stop this Nnamdi Kanu and his people from going after the Fulani.
So he went after his brothers.
Then he should go on and join APC. Guess what? One single day, he just decamped to APC. He started. I mean, I'm going to go look for that video. I keep telling people because I've played it on this platform before, right? Then he just joined APC, and you know what? He now pledged that if Nnamdi Kanu won't play ball, they will set up an alternative.
Don't kill him.
They will set up an alternative ESN. And they did. It's called Ebubeagu.
Yeah, I'm following that one.
Terrorists, They started going after the ESN.
They're going after themselves.
And they're calling them terrorists.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, they couldn't make him the president. Today is a minister that is helping Tifnumbu. Oh dear man.
And that's the best. That's the best it's gonna get. End of story.
The story is a very sad one. But it's
a sad one. No, and that's another what do you call it, Afoja from the east.
Yes.
Him and this Uzodima, because I've seen I've seen some article. That one cannot go back to his village. You know, America and Britain, they promise him
in his own village.
I know. And America and Britain,
honestly.
and America and Britain, he cannot go back to his village. Sorry, let me just round up, please. Right. He cannot go back to his village because they promised him in London, where anywhere he wants to live in Europe, they will do that. Finally, what I'm saying is that the way Nigeria was put together is they band North and South together. If only my Biafran brothers will listen, we need to separate. The way to separate Nigeria is going to be South, North. And if you look at one article, according to Libya and Libyan crisis, they suggest the same thing, that look, Nigeria needs to be broken down along the Muslim-Christian line. It shouldn't be so, but unfortunately, that's the only way I think it can work. Thank you very much, Baba Mayego.
Comrade.
Yes.
I know you don't like being called out, but yeah, Comrade.
I know. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have a great day.
So that's a very beautiful one. And yeah, Comrade Akinola is is actually the deputy leader of the Yoruba Union. These are guys that are really in charge of our union. That is, we are cooking a lot of things behind the scene, and very soon you probably will begin to see, the hand of the union enough that you'll be like, we have not heard from you in a while. So is this what you guys are up to? Yes, that's what we've been up to. Let me take another call. Here. Hello there.
My king.
The prince.
My king.
My king. From Sweden. How are you tonight, sir?
My king. I'm good, my king.
Fantastic.
Good evening to you.
Good that you are joining us this evening too.
I joined late, because I was busy with some things, and then when I came in, you were almost rounding up.
Remember that.
I call it down never, yes.
Yes,
but I listened to some of the callers, and I was like, I needed to chip in something. Like the first caller said, these people are against us. They're fighting against us. The only thing we need to do, the water has already entered under the bridge. It is too late to be discussing it. Everybody should take up anything they can and bring the people down. You cannot be suffering at the same time. You cannot go to farm. If these people cannot give you security, tell me what they are doing for you. Tell me what is the essence of government. Tell me why anybody should be paying tax. Tell me why there is government if you cannot even go and farm and prepare your own food. That's the highest form of attack. You cannot enter transport, it's too expensive. You cannot walk around the street because police will catch you and take money from you. You cannot do anything on the computer because EFCC will look for you. At the same time, you cannot enter farm to prepare food to eat. What is now the difference between these people in Nigeria and slaves? What is the difference? Even slaves have protection. At least their owner protect them from other people and from miscreants.
Yeah, slaves have value.
Nigerians, yes.
To every slave owner, a slave has value.
Yeah. Yes, at least his owner. Yes. At least his owner is giving him food, protecting him. But who is protecting Nigerians? Who is the person that is protecting them? If you enter this place, you enter the hand of army, they will deal with you. If you enter the other place, you enter the hand of police. Politicians will be making laws that favor them and paying themselves too much, while they pay peanuts to the civil servant. At the same time, you cannot enter farm because terrorists are waiting for you there. You can't grow your own food. That's the highest form of attack. So you are under attack, you're under siege, and is it surprising that they took so many slaves from West Africa? Is it surprising? Like those days, we are still not reacting. We are adjusting. Why are you adjusting? You are almost dead. You don't have food. Everybody is like now. People don't buy attachment wig anymore in that country.
I mean, they are saying that
they are trekking this.
Somebody said something. I think it was this afternoon, and that person said that if you say you have a hobby, is it hobby or something like? I have an addiction, something like that. For example, like I'm addicted to your addiction right now is killed because it's only when you have money that you can fund your addiction.
That you can fund your addiction, you know. There's nothing now left. Everybody. The only thing holding these people and this very myopic is tribalism and religion. Everybody on the ground need to understand that this is class war, the rich versus the poor. It's a class war. But they will come, bring one bag of rice, share for fools. They will start to fight the opposite tribe. How long will they keep eating this poison that is killing them? Everybody is dying together because nobody wants this neighbor to progress. I better pass my neighbor. Now we they rule. Okay, yes. Who is benefiting? Some people are saying Tinubu is an Igbo man now. Because
from
of the
smart ones.
Yes. Yeah, you see?
They are denying him.
Well, when all of them, there's nobody. We are not enemies with each other, but we have allowed these politicians to go scot-free. If I have the power, I will bring back, with retro law, I will execute all the past leaders. There's no one that didn't commit crime.
None of them.
None of them. None. And the one that I'm still crying till tomorrow is this Buhari. And then Tinubu came and he's still continuing that path.
We shall see.
I don't want to, Baba, just send this message to them. They need to get up. Everybody needs to get up and remove this government. You don't need to election again in that country. Hold that country, stand still, remove everything. Say we don't want. If you can't have security, then it is over.
No
you can't grow your own food now. You cannot grow. Yes, because if you leave Lagos or you leave Abuja and go to your village, they are waiting for you in the bush. Kilowaku.
Thank you so much, Prince. I'll take another one. Enjoy the rest of the evening, okay? Bless
you. Too.
Here we have our days. How are you, sir? I'm very well, oh. Thanks for asking.
Thank you for the work you are doing.
Thank you so much for being there. Please.
The issue of the improvement of Sharia as a national law in Nigeria.
Did you watch that part? Did you see the conversation?
You see, from the onset,
do you mind coming closer to the phone, right? I'll go to another room because I can hear myself back.
Okay, can you hear me well now? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. But we can still hear the echo as well.
Hello,
yes. So, yeah, go on. Let's try it. Go on.
I said that's supposed to be part of our constitution because no state in Nigeria is 100% Muslim.
No.
Sharia, in the first place, is a violation of the constitution. These people that are trying to make Nigeria Islamic state, what is the benefit of a Muslim president, vice and president? What have they improved in our economy? What has it changed?
What has that done there?
Muslim president, Muslim vice president, what has it changed? Not that it has made Nigeria worse off. Everybody is crying in the north, in the east. Most states most local government in the north have been declared ungovernable because the kidnapper, the band have taken over. This useless, to use that word, have not been able to come to the house and persuade the military to recover this very local government for them.
No.
Yes, you want to nationalize Islam in Nigeria.
Yeah. They want to legitimize terrorism. That's what they want to do.
I also blame our Christian brother too. I'm not saying it because I'm a Christian. Yeah, they don't standard attitude to things. This issue of IOC has been done. They put Nigeria in IOC, or they not be able to come up and say this issue is against our constitution. Even when they have a Christian president, they never do it. They keep on following them. When they say that the Muslim ticket will not work, yes, you actually know that Nigeria rejected APC generally, but they forced themselves through INEC and the military and other. But the Christians come out to protest and say, no, this thing must be done. Everybody has it there. By the time they succeed in enthroning their Islamic law in Nigeria, finally, those churches will have restrictions. That's what some of them doesn't know. They will tell you, don't build church here, and you cannot build it because they will give the same police, army, and the rest of them people. So it's because Nigeria is still one. That's why some of them can still go to church and pray. Now that they're supposed to fight the battle, they are not fighting the battle. They keep working. Don't worry. They pay us a lot, and they keep on. And before you know now, they will grab few of them in the house that are speaking today. They will grab them and they will nationalize it, and that's nothing we can do.
Everybody will begin to speak grammar. They'll begin to speak a lot of grammar. They will be appearing everywhere. Then they will now expect the poor go on the street and fight. Now that they are supposed to actually send the signal and say, don't fight me, so most of them are online and saying, you just break up Nigeria. You see, they've done so many things that should have broken up Nigeria
anyway. When they go and branch some people, they are bishop to come and confirm that they support vice president.
Just shitty man. They endorse the Muslim.
All the things they say will not happen. It happen in their presence, and that's not the will do. Well, the another issue I want to say, if I used to call him, these are people, understand, they have already started to build, what he said, if you listen to him very clearly, that he's doing it so that Sokoto people will vote
in 2027. Because they need 60 years to do 120 kilometers. Listen to this, it is 120 kilometers they want to do in 60 years. So, meanwhile, Sokoto to Badagry, 1,000 kilometer road.
So it's a brand, they are branding them ahead of time. Understand? So and Nigerians are still waiting. The one Calabar Coastal Road, I don't know if they have started that one. They keep on turning around to brand. Like let me also talk about the Wike. You know, Wike is doing all those that he's doing in Abuja because police, army are following him up and down. If, believe me, if you leave Wike in the front of those people, you cannot do anything. We all know that they are using this military as a cover up to do what he wants to do. You see how he's telling the woman, shut up. You see, because I come out from the most to talk to you and you are talking to me. I was looking at him and said, these are taxpayers' money you are wasting. Understand? Okay. Now he took land from Julius Berger, he took from other people, and he used that Berger to be the judge's quarter. Okay, now the other that want to go to court, please go to it's not the same judges that they are using the land to give house. You see how fast Nigeria
and you are looking for investors. It's deceiving who. See, Adeza, thank you very much, Papa. Let me take another one. This line is not really good tonight. It's so kind of bad. I don't know why. Thank you so much for calling in, okay? Baba, you have a good one. Really sorry about that. So we had a very terrible line there with Adeza there. It never used to be like that. Something must be wrong. Either it's our network or its network. Something is just not right. And I hope we're able to get that right next time. Adeza made some very valid contribution there based on the conversation tonight. You will say, here is Charm. Is that you?
Yes, it's me. Good evening, my
Charm. One of the viewers called in, I think it was 3 days ago, or maybe 4 days now. They were asking for you because they were surprised that they've not been seeing you. I was like, no, I mean, I heard from you at least last week now. So I'm glad you're here. So how are you?
I've been watching and catching up and, you know, following everything.
So just so you know that people actually notice if they don't see you. Just know that because you have become one of the prominent voices here, and it's such a pleasure to have you back. Okay, please.
It's a pleasure to be on this platform. I thoroughly enjoy my time when I'm here. There's so many things that make me unhappy, and I think just watching that section around the Islamization of Nigeria,
which they love to deny anyway.
Which they love to deny, but it's very clear that this is some kind of desire or ambition. Yes, ambition is the word. Yeah, there's an ambition to ensure that the whole of that region is under the rule of Sharia or Islamization, and you know the only thing I can think of, right, is I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people won't agree with me, but I really despise democracy as it is being practiced, especially in Africa.
You are like hating it every day, and that
exactly
is becoming so kind of like a legit as well. Like things happening just keeps making it like, no, I don't like this form of, you know.
No, I don't. With the stroke of a pen, you can decide that you know these people whose origins have never been around Islam, did not have any kind of intention to become Islamic, but with the stroke of a pen, with the change of amendment of a constitution, automatically would mean that everyone is now under the rule. The eyes have it.
The eyes have it. All of us will have to comply.
All of us will have to comply, and you can't tell me that this is democracy. A government that says that I will no longer be able to exercise my own inalienable rights as a human being and as a human being and you know, just even as a human being. Let me not talk about as an Igbo person. That I will no longer have the right to decide, okay, that I do not want to be in a certain place or practice a certain religion or to be under the thumb of a certain religion. This is what this version of democracy is creating in that region.
Yes, and I am fed up quickly as well. When they started their Sharia up north, Charm, they said it's going to be for Muslims only. Guess what? Most of those they've killed or they've armed.
Yes,
they are non-Muslims. Sharia was supposed to affect you if you are not a Muslim. Today,
absolutely,
they are destroying people's businesses because Sharia is against alcohol. These are people who are not Christian, who are not Muslims. So that's how they will say it to you, to some of our viewers who probably will say, but Sharia is for the Muslim. No, it's not. Nigerian version of Sharia.
It's not
a
exactly
jihadist one, a terrorist one. It is not that that one you know in your Islam, okay? This one is an evil one. And we have seen them try in northern Nigeria today.
And like you said, this is my good diary political. This is something that you covered, right? So we know, you and I know that this thing is not just exclusively for Muslims.
No.
They take it out and they include every other person.
That's right.
Whether or not, even as they are screaming at the top of their lungs, but I am not Muslim. Which means I'm allowed to do what I am doing because I am not part of your religion. But no. They still insist. People, like you said, people have been killed. People have been maimed because of this so-called Sharia law, right? Even though they are not supposed to be covered by that law. So at this point in time, really, I think the point I'm trying to make is that I think there's a point where you have